Okay. Oh my, no shield. He doesn't care. Yeah, you got to start relying on that shield a lot more. Because I know it's not fun to be
when
shielded.
it's last stock and you need to like chip away at them, like say you have kind of lost the game of attrition and you know you're a KO away. Is it good to just exercise the discipline and try to stick to like bread and butter combos? How does
I
your
think
play change when you're yeah?
I was gonna say I think you well if you're at that high of a percent and you could die from anything, you have to start valuing fear, which sounds like almost not practical because like why should I play scared? Well, it's like if you don't play scared, you're either gonna throw something out and be wrong, or you're just gonna straight up die because you're not shielding. So
Fear is for our survival, so
yeah,
use
so
it.
as far as let's say in the last situation there, if I'm at like let's say 8% or 20% and you're at like 140, there's nothing you can do to instantly kill me, right? So there's really no point in trying to swing and beat me or stop me from doing what I'm doing first if I truly have the upper hand of even a trade. Like if I were to F smash and you forward tilt and we trade, so okay, you hit me, but you're dead. So it wasn't worth it. But if I F smash your shield, now you could be up being out of shield or grabbing or going for nair out of shield or yeah, up B or up smash out of shield and slowly making your way back. The other thing you should be doing too is valuing your movement so you can actually get out of the way of someone who's trying to swing on you and try and kill you. Okay, so I'd rather see you play more elusive or evasive, more defense, provided that you're in a situation where it actually calls for it. If we are both relatively the same percent or on the same stock where it's like a last hit situation, if you give into fear and I could also just die out of nowhere too, if we're both last stock like 140% and we could both just die, and you start to turtle and start to run and shield a lot more, then you can lose because of that. Because let's say I'm getting you off stage, or I don't know, I catch you for jumping out of shield, I catch you for rolling, something like that. And let's say I'm not scared for whatever reason, we should both be scared at the end of the game, right? But if I, like I said, if I'm at like 0 and you're at 100, I can afford to get F smashed at 0, right? I don't want to, but I can afford
can't,
it.
and
Yeah.
so you can use that. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm not, here's the thing. If you're throwing a F smash at 140% and I'm at 0%, you're going to catch me off guard at the very best. Like, yeah, you'll get me. Good job, I suppose. But I'm definitely not dead. However, if you throw out that F smash and I just shield it, you're 100% dead because I can just up smash out a shield. I can F smash you. I can go for a back air. Depending on the character, it could be a back throw and you just die, right? I want you to play with confidence, and I think that you are. I don't think you're afraid of learning. But as far as going into a tournament setting, let's say this was like last game and you're on your last stock. And if you lose this game, you're out of the tournament. Then you should be thinking, okay, I have to try and bring this back. If I have 4 minutes to play incredibly slow or in quotations lame, I'm going to do that because I have to do that. Because if I don't do that, then my tournament run is over. If you try to
play with stakes.
yeah, if you try, here's the thing: if you try to, let's say, cheese your opponent because you get an opportunity to, and it backfires, then that's totally different. Totally different. If you have me off stage at like 30 and you go for the down there and you completely miss, it's like, okay, well, if you got that, you could have won. That's putting me back into a position of one hit away from dying, even if I'm at 30%. Versus F smashing me right here at 30, I'm not dead for sure. Yeah, I've stolen games away where it's like I'm at 140 or 160 and they're at like 35 and I go and get that footstool and I just win. Well, if we're both at 0, I don't have to go out there and try and make something happen. But if they make it back to the stage and they hit me with literally anything, I'm dead. So I'm not going to give them a chance to make it back to the stage and try and make this, not even come back, but like try and let them seal out the game. If anything, I'm going to try and cheese them. I'm going to go super low and go for the footstool, or I'm going to go like super far off stage like this and get like a super far away fair. Even if I don't make it back, it's worth it if I can kill them. As far as like if I actually
Yeah,
hit
and in
them,
that sense, you're kind of creating like an opportunity to, make them the one who needs to survive before they even know it. Yeah.
yeah, that would be the definitions basically of like sealing the game away or going for a stock trade or cheesing someone is what we say in Smash. But essentially, like you had no right to win the game, but you did something insane and it actually worked. I would say as far as having those situations happen consistently on stage when you don't have to do it, those are when you're throwing the game versus stealing the game. right? If I'm dashing back and forth and doing whatever, and I'm shooting lasers, and you're at 140, and you say, you know what, screw it, I'm just gonna go in there, dash over a laser, and go for an F smash. It's like, okay, if you hit me, then maybe you'll get a ledge trap opportunity, maybe you won't. That's totally fine. But if I bait you with the laser,
But if I like whiff it like there,
yeah,
then
and I go for this into like a back air,
Pow.
you're just dead. It's like, all right, or I just go run up and go for an up smash, same thing.
You'd seen that I've been playing Hungry, and I like went for like a tomahawk and then a grab, and then something just to chip away, and then sort of like try to dash back. Yeah, I'll try my best this game.
I think
Incorporate it.
what you're looking to try and do if you're losing is go for bait and punish or hit and run. Take what you can
Bait
get.
and punish, hit and run.
Yeah.
Okay.
Take what you
Chip
can
away
get.
at him.
Exactly, chip damage essentially. So if I make a mistake and I go for a grab, or I go for like a kill confirm of some sort, and I try and kill you and I miss, if all you can get is a dash attack, then you take that dash attack and you play essentially for stage, and then get your ledge traps and try and catch me in situations where I can't just kill you for free. Because if I'm hanging from ledge, if you're like, let's say 200% and you're ledge trapping me, if I go like this and I catch you with an up air, then yes, you will die. That's the only way you're dying from the ledge, unless I like, let's say, go for like a wall jump back air like that. But if I'm actually hanging on the ledge, I can't back air you from here. I have to like go like that. And that's very slow. In which case, if I did that, you could F smash me and now I have no jump off stage. So that was stupid on my part to do. But if I am, let's say, off stage, right? If I like, let's say, get up and side B your shield, you can go for a grab and throw me off stage again. You could up B at a shield and hit me, up smash, nair at a shield, just send me back off stage again. And try to control the situation where I have no access to my kill moves. I can't get up quick enough to like neutral get up F smash and kill you, for example. If that happens, then there's a good chance you put your controller down. Like that should never happen. If I had like if it was like maybe like Martha Lucina, like a frame 10 F smash or someone that's like insanely fast and I can just go ahead and do it. Or like Incineroar, just get up inside B, command grab you and kill you, then that's a different story. But most characters can't just straight up kill you from this position. Unless you're at like
That's a good
200.
point. And then in that moment, that is when you have to start. Like, congrats if you made it to 200. Now you do have to think about that.
Most characters, if they're gonna kill you with anything from the ledge, it would be like an up air. So if you're standing too close and you get finessed by like Rob up air, DD up air, Corrin up air, Pyra up air, Byleth up air, basically anybody, most characters that have an up air of some sort that has any sort of kill power, that's the only way that would happen. Most characters that have a fair that can kill, like unless it's Falcon. Falcon's like the only one who could like short hop or like let go of the ledge and like go for a knee from the ledge like that and kill you across the entire stage. But most other characters can't really do that. So what I want you to try and do in this game is I want you to try, when you're fighting me, to keep your own percent as low as you possibly can, right? That should try and influence your decision making. I'm not saying you should play scared, and I'm not saying you should try and go for a JV4, but if you go in and say, okay, I'm going to go for this grab, and if I miss this, I don't know what's going to happen. If that's the situation that you're creating for yourself, then you want to try and not go for that grab, if that makes sense. Or if you just completely whiff something and I'm rushing at you, then you want to try and dash away.
Go into an approach with an idea of what's your exit strategy.
Exactly, 100%. You should have some sort of something to say, okay, there's a platform above me, I can go there. I have space behind me, I can dash away. I have more range or more speed, so if I have to do something quickly, I can before they rush me down. You don't want to ever put yourself in a spot where it's like, well, if I miss, I guess I'm screwed. Like, if it happens, it's because it should happen because the opponent did something good, not because you did something bad. Okay, the biggest call in the entire world. Oh man, that's supposed to be an F smash. This full hop RAR, or not RAR, B reverse laser to call it the up B. I mean, I guess it worked. Oh, please turn around. What am I doing? So right there, as soon as I get foresighted, I'm going to jump away from you. Because if I hold forwards, you could probably hit me with something.
Good to know. So if I get foresight, I gotta start chasing.
Well, chasing to an extent. If you go too far and I'm running away from you, there's a chance that you're going to like run out of foresight.
Whiff, and then you're right there for the punish.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my. Oh, okay. I just did it.
So that don't clank.
I mean, it did clank, but not in the way you were hoping. Because there's, well, I guess.
Clanked with my head.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I guess there's. If we were to be very nitpicky, there are clanks and there are trades. That was technically a trade.
That was a trade.
Yeah, a clank is when both of us don't get
Clank
hit.
is hitbox hits hitbox. Trade is hitbox hits hitbox, and reciprocally.
Yeah. Yeah, so if we clanked, we would have both like done that step back where we both are like frozen for a second, but no one actually got hit.
That's not what we talked about.
So I said, in those situations, I can say the game is a very hard uphill battle.
I should have used the ledge there, yeah.
But even then, like you went for a dash grab,
to detract from the principles. I went for jump over the ledge, like into a nair. Then you sidestepped it, and then I think I still had like a tilt attack going out just to flail.
You also went for a dash grab
when you hit
as soon
me.
as I got off. As soon as I got down from the platform too, right? I was at 0, and you're at like 128 or something. So that dash grab, if you get it, then sure you might get 25, maybe 30 damage. But if you miss, you're dead, right? In some situations, if I'm ready for it, then yes, I can just F smash you and kill you, or go for like a dash attack or something. So you got to be careful with those bigger moves. And it's weird because like grabbing doesn't feel like a big move because it's not hard to do, right? Just pushing the grab button. But if you miss it, you just open for so long.
I am feeling myself like getting a little better at internalizing this. It's starting to be a voice in my head when I catch myself being like, "That was unsafe," or "That could have been I could have picked a safer option." So it's good. This is starting to develop in my head.
That's one of those things too. Is you'll have it happen more and more when you start to compete, right? Like consistently, because good players will never ever let you just do something stupid. Like it might happen from time to time, but it's like. Even if it's like trying to jump on stage, like if someone's really sweating it out and they want to just try and like catch you for doing that, they're gonna catch you every single time.